winter doesn't have to mean a whole new wardrobe. You can maximize the winter staples already in your closet with the right care.
The founder of Flourish Styling, Audrey Rockett-Collins, brought along some products that are going to help our pieces look brand new. Thank God for you. Okay, so let's start because I feel like people forget to shop in their own closet. Would you say that is the first place we should go?
Yes, absolutely. Before we do anything else or think about adding things to our wardrobes, no matter how badly we want them, we should revisit what we already have. Even the pros have pieces in our closets that we've forgotten about and haven't utilized in recent seasons.
And so you're going to show us some tips, some tricks, some tools that we can pull out of our tool belt to help us make these things last.
Yes, and these are pieces that I feel everybody should have in their wardrobe to really care for what they already have and extend the life of the pieces they've already invested in.
Amazing.
Okay, so where do you want to start?
So I feel like one of the biggest hurdles for all of us, I know I'm super clumsy, I'm messy, I'm spilling my coffee all over myself.
Every day.
We've got stains on our clothes.
Oh yeah.
Caring for them through the garment care tag is the first step, but when you have a stain that's really tricky and giving you a tough time, I always recommend this Grandma's Secret stain remover.
It's always
spot
Grandma's
remover.
Secret.
It's always Grandma's Secret. I've been using this for years. It is an industry secret. It's also super affordable, so I feel like everybody needs to have this in their arsenal.
So even after a wash, because that's kind of the trick, is if you have that set-in stain, you've already thrown it in the washer, then you pull it out and it's dried, and you're like, oh gosh, this did
is
not
my house
come out.
shirt.
Yes.
This is now my house shirt.
Exactly.
So this will work even after that?
I always recommend using it as a pre-laundry stain treatment, but I have used it on set-in stains for pieces that come to me through consignment, and it works wonders.
Oh, that's
We love
a
it.
life changer. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have, it looks like just a little mark right
The
there.
teeny tiniest mark. So the way that we would apply it,
And it's always in the worst spot. You know
Always
what I mean?
visible.
yeah,
Like
put
put
it
it on the
hide
back.
it with anything. Exactly. So you can put a little soft cloth behind it if you want to, but you literally would just kind of dab it on and soak the area around it. You let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and then rinse it with just a little bit of warm water, let it hang dry, and then wash as needed.
That's something you put in your purse, moms. You never leave
Absolutely.
home without that.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
What is this? I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, so lots of us have sentimental pieces of jewelry, sometimes gold, sometimes sterling, that we're not necessarily wearing on a regular basis. It was given to us by somebody special at some point and then just kind of sits. But as we're shopping our closets and rediscovering these pieces, oftentimes we find that they've been tarnished.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
Sterling oxidizes really, really quickly. That just means the air is touching the metal and starting to turn it a color that we may not want it to be. So using the interior of a soft cloth is going to help you get the tarnish off of the piece. And then using the exterior, which they almost always come in multiple colors, so it's really easy to figure out what you're working with, is going to buff and shine the specific piece. And this is safe for all different kinds of sterling. You can use it on something as little as earring posts to larger statement and heirloom pieces.
And is this in addition to, because I have one of those little ring dip things. That
I
you
was
clean
just
your
going to
jewelry.
say, is
Do you
this
have-
better than the dip?
Right.
I will say it is better than the dip.
Okay.
I enjoy using the dip for that instant reaction, that satisfaction of seeing it work, but the soft cloth has no risk of chemical damage.
Oh,
Okay.
And you have to be careful with anything that might have gems inlaid in your sterling.
Oh yeah, that's good to know.
See,
Yeah.
Kelly and I are both proud owners of this little thing. So for people at home who don't have one,
Every day.
every day, tell us about this.
Yes, a sweater shaver, and I'm so glad that you both already have this. This might be my very favorite tool in my arsenal. I remember growing up, you get these sweater bobbles. Anywhere
yeah.
you experience
Pills.
friction in your
Yeah.
clothing, you're gonna get pills. It can happen to any type of garment, no matter how high quality it is, even the best cashmere. So the way that we can revive a sweater or any piece that has pills, you would gently lay this against the material, and it has a little bit of a vacuum effect where it actually pulls in these little baubles into the spinning piece inside.
Oh, let's just
and
give it a
we'll
go.
leave it. Absolutely.
It's like pushing the big
Yeah,
red button.
it really
show us
is.
how it's done.
All right, so it does make this little bit of a noise, but you can just kind of like
It's the
roll
most
it over.
satisfying.
Yep,
It works on couch pillows too.
it totally does.
I love it.
Everywhere. If you are interested in purchasing any of
fun.
the recommended products, I think we have our endorsement on the fabric shaver, or hiring Flourish Styling to take your wardrobe to the next level. We'll have links on our website. Thank you again.
Thank
so
you.
much.
So much fun. And